Glad to have you join us again this week on our special edition from the territory. It's going to be an interesting package looking at experiences of motorists in the FCT as fuel becomes scarce commodity. Also, some Telkom customers smile home for their committed patronage and not forgetting to bring you intriguing stories from the heart of the nation's capital, which can best be described as the good, the bad, and the ugly. I am Frama Panyi. You're welcome. In an effort to create opportunity for the young generation and sharpen individual skills in various vocations, as well as harness potential of students in the FCT, the Ladi Memorial Foundation, in collaboration with government and international partners, has flagged off the Pilot School Sewing Championship Project SSCP 2023 for students aged 12.
International partners pledge their support to the cause.
I'm excited that the vision of the project, the conceptual part, is bringing everybody together. And we've achieved the first stage, which is bringing everybody at the federal and FCT level together.
Well, it is an awesome event. It was well organized, and I believe it will go a long way in serving the purpose for which it is made.
The students, who were drawn from different government schools of the FCT, were enjoined to utilize the opportunity to make their future bright as the project was unveiled to kickstart. In Abuja, Cecilia Julius, NTA News.
In his quest to better the lives of people from his constituency, member representing Nasarawa Toto Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Abdul Mumini Muhammad Ari, has flagged off construction of 1 kilometer road each in 5 wards of Nasarawa local government area and a block of 3 classrooms in Natosi Toto local government area, Nasarawa State. Christy Ayagwa has details.
Numerous projects that have direct bearing on the lives of his people. The member representing Nasarawa Toto Federal Constituency, Abdul Mumin Muhammad Ari, has initiated this notable project less than 2 months to the general elections, a period when the attention of most politicians are drawn to electioneering. The federal legislator said his desire to offer good representation to his constituency was what informed his decision to execute the projects.
What is expected of me is to do the needful of my people, to bring the dividends of democracy to their doorstep. That's what is expected of me. So till the day of the election, I will continue serving my people.
Stakeholders described the project as a clear definition of selfless service to humanity.
We are here to wish him well because he has done well.
And what he did, the people that spent more than 80 years, we didn't see something even close to what he did for us.
He gave us scholarship, women empowerment, and he gave us so many things that I cannot even explain.
Ari had earlier paid homage to the Emir of Nasarawa, Ibrahim Usman Jibril, to seek his fatherly blessings. Parts of the projects flagged off include 1 kilometer road each in 5 wards in Nasarawa local government area and a block of 3 classrooms in Natosi, total local government area of his constituency. In Nasarawa local government area, Christy Ayagwa, NTA News.
We say more grace to his elbows. Now, Nigeria's first indigenous telecoms giant, Globacom, has presented the key of a 3-bedroom flat in Galadimawa to one of the lucky winners in its Festival of Joy promo in Abuja. Yours sincerely witnessed the event.
It is too good to be true, was the response from Bello Ruwan when the Globacom office in Abuja called him as the winner of a 3-bedroom flat in the ongoing Globacom Festival of Joy promo. It was after several calls from NCC officials, National Lottery Regulatory Commission, and even some customers at the Glo office that Bello decided to take a leap of faith to verify if indeed he won the prize. Walking into the 3-bedroom bungalow as a landlord is a dream come true, he says, as he has Glo to thank for this.
My sincere appreciation goes to the entire Glo team, starting from the chairman, Dr. Mike Adenuga, the whole entire Glo crew, everyone who made this possible.
The promo is a way of giving back to its customers and appreciating them for staying all through the years.
The promo is still open till the end of this month. Our advisors, my numerous subscribers, those that have not joined, to just dial *611# and log in to whichever one their capacity can carry. We have for houses *611#. Recharge 20,000. It may not be just. It's not just one recharge. You can recharge cumulatively 20,000 naira.
We all know that Globalcom is an indigenous company. The brain behind this company is a Nigerian, and since the inception of this communication outfit, they have contributed a lot to the development of this country.
Officials from the NLRC also add that the promo is a transparent and legitimate one. Hence, their presence to give it credibility.
From the many charlatans out there, Glo has stood up as a true Nigerian company organization that does things professionally with integrity.
Glo encourages the public to subscribe to the network and enjoy unlimited services, adding that more prizes are up for grabs.
A 3-bedroom flat in Abuja. Wow, congratulations to him. And now, long queues being experienced at fuel stations in the Federal Capital Territories. Motorists attributed to the sudden increase in the pump price of PMS. Hadiza Godwin-Ebony has reports, and that report will come in the course of the bulletin. Time to take you to some communities in the territory. Now, the Nigerian Mining Act presupposes that any domestic or foreign entity that chooses to invest in Nigeria's mining sector must do so by obtaining a requisite mining lease. Odiri Aruteria, who was on a fact-finding mission to Wasa and Takushara communities of Abuja Municipal Area Council to unravel the rumor on earth tremor, reports that mining is a major source of livelihood in the area.
No doubt that Nigeria is blessed with so much solid minerals like coal, gold, zinc, among others. The mining sector, like the oil and gas sector, has various categories of leases and licenses available for those interested. This means that solid minerals mining lands are leased to individuals or companies before mining activities can be carried out.
Here is the method in which the local miners get their items.
In the FCT, solid minerals abound, including lithium, morganite, silver, tourmaline, sand, to mention but a few. Sheriff Akila, a local miner in Wasa village, speaks on the business in the area.
Source of our, what we are getting money from it is this stone we are using to get money. China that are coming from Nasarawa to come and buy. Several places that China occupy, they pursue all the people inside the bush. So we don't have nothing to do again.
Takushara village is another trekking distance from Wasa. It is also known as a mining hub since the coming of the British officials to the FCT in the colonial era. The village head of Takushara, Alhaji Saidu Muhammad, who spoke through the Secretary General of the village, Sani Shehu, explains the history of the mining village. He reveals that the natives migrated from different parts of the country to settle there, working for the British miners in the colonial days.
From the earlier that they have started this mining, there is not anything like crisis here. And as time going on, even the emir of the Katsina Aden before is one of the friends to that British that they have even do during the 8th light. Now we have as a changing times going on. Those people like to say for this new company that come, their houses is close to that place. When they did that blasting, their house will be shaking, the entire community will be shaking, but their house that is close to that place will be start cracking, gotten cracking. That is the experience that will start experiencing these days.
He reveals that the natives migrated from different parts of the country to settle there, working for the British miners in the colonial days.
just want to tell you the area we are facing challenges. See, as a result of these mining activities that we inherit from our grandparents, because the community is the historical place of mining. Piling the stone, breaking the stone, they have something engaged. Those that are literate a little, they have some skill like recording, storekeeping. All these things help the youth to have something doing.
Reacts to the rumor making the rounds of earth tremor in the area.
These are the residents of the original inhabitants of this community. They have been relocated from this site due to the coming of this company. The relocation came as a result of the dangers in which they face whenever there is a blast on the rock.
He said those people that their house is close to that company, when they did blast, they are affecting them. People that are here, like to say in the main community, is not affected, but the blasting will shake the entire community. Not apart from this one that is close to us. Even there is one that is nearby that will call it another community, which is Charity. When they did their blasting, then they are doing granite. When they do their blasting, it's affecting the entire community.
This portion of the land you've seen has been excavated by the tractor. Thereafter, the local miners whom we are seeing over there will continue in the search for the solid minerals. From Takushara community of Amak, Odiri Arutere, NTA News.
And now, the long-time dream of residents, motorists and commuters along Nyanya-Maraba Kefi Road of having the alternative Apo-Karshi Road completed is not far from reality, as the contractor handling the Apo-Karshi Road is speeding up work, breaking barriers to complete the project. Abdullahi Ajia has a situation report on his latest visit to the construction site, which means a lot to many.
This is Wasa Junction. This road leads to the Apo-Karshi Road that a lot of residents have been expectant of its completion. Today we shall be reminding those in authority and particularly those responsible towards the completion of this road on the need for this road to be completed.
Keeping in check premises and reality on the Apo-Karshi Road informed this latest visit to the road that holds great importance to residents and motorists.
The Apo-Karshi Road is a 14-kilometer road that has high expectations from the residents of the nation's capital, Abuja, particularly those living on the stretch of Nyanya, Maraba, Kubo, axis up to Kefi area.
I'm coming from Kefi. I'm going to Buje area council. I follow this road because this road is short cut.
We are pleading government to really help us, because in terms of rainy season, we used to suffer in terms of carrying our farm goods to the village.
Since the contract was awarded, which many saw will bring relief to the perennial traffic congestion on the Nyanyakubo Road, has lingered for long.
The socio-economic importance of the Apo-Karshi Road, whose contract was awarded in 2011, cannot be overemphasized. Successive governments have made effort towards the completion of this road, but to no avail. But as we speak, the present administration are following a lot of promises. Today is following to see to the completion of this road. Yes, sometimes in 2022, towards the end of the year, the honorable ministers and indeed the National Assembly members inspected this road and assured that this road will be completed. This very rocky hill that used to be the hindrance towards the completion of this road has been decimated, with engineers on site assuring members of the public and indeed the government that they've been able to make headway, and anytime soon they should be completing this road for the public to use.
Within the period that the minister visited last time as at October, to date we have been working. We did not observe the Christmas holiday. We work all throughout within the period of Christmas to make sure that we complete this project before the expiration of this the tenure of this present government. That is why we are working very much hard to make sure we, between now and April, we lay asphalt. What is remaining anywhere, as you are aware, we have done asphalt from Chinage 00 to Chinage 8+00, and we have also completed from the end of the project from Chinage 1000 to the end of the project. We have placed stone base.
In some months back, you cannot be able to climb here easily. In fact, some of the vehicle, the motorcycle, they will stop at the hill. They cannot be able to climb up, even the motorcycle. So now the car and the motorcycle are be able to climb freely without any stopping at the road.
Beyond the technicalities and variables on the site, the project contractors and managers highlighted that once the project review is signed, it will add to the speed and pace of work.
This can be done within less than 3 months. But if government will also, they have been there for us anyway, but we also want them to play their own part in the area of giving us approval on the ROETC, what we call review, ROETC, which is in process now.
NTA News will keep tab on new developments on the road construction, considering the latest assurances and commitment to the project delivery. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
We're anxiously looking forward to the completion of that project. And of course, Ajay, you bring us the report, we believe. Now, straight to Dobi community, the need for good roads and basic infrastructure for the development and sustainable growth of Offa community cannot be overemphasized. It is on this premise that indigenous people of Dobi community in Gwagwalada Area Council are appealing for government's efforts to ameliorate the suffering caused by poor roads. Cecilia Julius reports.
This satellite town in Gwagwalada Area Council, according to statistics, has a population of 157,770. Its indigenous people are predominantly farmers, with rice production as a major agricultural produce. The community has, however, enjoyed good roads that have enabled the production and movement of its farm produce from one community to another.
We only have 2 good roads in this village. We need more road. Apart from this, even the federal road is not good. We need the federal to come and do something for us. We only have 2 good roads in this town. We need more.
Despite its good roads, some residents call for proper sanitization of its drainages.
I want the community to set a committee that will be going around, more especially those that have shop very close to the drainage, so that they should keep eye on them. Whosoever that did not keep the drainage clean, maybe they should at least lock the shop.
Dobi Federal Road links Izam community in Niger State. In Abuja, Cecilia Julius, NTA News.
Now, let's take you to another community. The basic needs of man will continue to remain essential and noteworthy. A lack of one of all of this poses a serious challenge, as most times the alternative is usually below standard. Again, Cecilia Julius brings us abreast of the situation of Tukolo, a community in Buari Area Council of the FCT.
This is a serene environment in Tukolo, Buari Area Council. Now, this is the only source of water for these villagers, and they have to trek at least 10 minutes to get down to this place on foot. And as you can see, the water is drying. During the dry season, these villagers will have to get to another village to access a potable water. In a thriving society with needs and wants constantly on a high demand, the necessity for growth, development, and advancement is the major focus in most urban areas. However, the rural communities suffer from most essential amenities, as most are neglected and left to fend for themselves, despite having little or no means to develop. Same is the tale of Tukolo community, a suburb in the Buari Area Council of the FCT, whose lack of clean water seems to be far-fetched, as they have to trek long distance to access water from a little stream, which is the only source of water in the community.
We need a good primary school and the secondary school and the rest of them. If they know, say they take us as a human beings, or we are indigenous of FCT, so they are the one to help us to do everything for this village.
While speaking with NTA News crew, other members of Tokolo had this to bear.
Every day we used to come to this river, but when we fish it, we'll be feeling tired. We leave it to settle before we should drink it.
We want government to assist us, to help us, so that to give us that things that we don't have them.
Irrespective of the odds, the community is on a rich arable land with vast production of ginger. In Abuja, Cecilia Julius, NTA News.
The immediate cause of the latest queues in Abuja remains unknown.
Conceived with the intent to ease the flow of traffic in the nation's capital.
Whichever way it turns out, either to consolidate on the existing mandate or institute a new dispensation.
Located within the Abuja Municipal Area Council, AMAC.
How much do people know about ADR? Are charting a path to having more youth participate in governance, in addition to building young entrepreneurs.
Residents of the Federal Capital Territory are calling on the federal government to, as a matter of urgency, look into the situation.
You have to strike a balance to have a future that you don't have to regret.
Like experts say, what kills really is fear.
In Abuja,
Onoziaku,
NTA News.
And now sports. Nigeria's forward John Ebuka joins Libya club Al Ahly as Flying Eagles defeat EFCC in a friendly ahead of the AFCON Under-20.
The Libyan football giant Al Ahly have signed Nigerian striker John Ebuka on loan for the rest of the season. Ebuka joins the club from Egyptian Premier League club Ceramica Cleopatra, and they have the option to make the move permanent at the end of the season. The 26-year-old has scored 3 goals in 15 league outings for Ceramica Cleopatra this season. The Flying Eagles continue their preparations for the 2023 Under-20 African Cup of Nations with a 2-1 win victory against EFCC Football Club in a keenly contested friendly in Abuja on Saturday. For Ladan Bosso's side, they will now face Zambia's Under-20 side in their next 2 friendlies. From the world of tennis, top seed Iga Swiatek and Coco Gauff have both crashed out in straight sets in the last 16 on Sunday at the Australian Open. Swiatek's defeat to Elena Rybakina makes it the first Grand Slam in the Open era since 1968 to lose the top 2 seeds in the men's and women's draws before the quarterfinals. With Sports Brief, Aisha Oba Ali, NTA News.
And with Sports Brief, we conclude from the territory this week. And that's all right. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.